The state Senate is expected to be safely in the hands of the Democrats after a special election in mid-Michigan yesterday. Shedrick Green beat his opponent in State Senate 35 by nearly 20 percentage points. Their Tenure Side's political reporter Josh Albertus tells us what that outcome could mean for the midterm elections.
The votes are in a single state Senate race that held the power to reshape Michigan politics.
It was a little more extreme than maybe what people thought the margin would be.
The 35th State Senate District, which includes parts of Bay, Saginaw, and Midland counties, has been empty since former Democratic State Senator Kristen McDonald-Rivet took her newly won seat in Congress last year. And this coveted seat has been in the spotlight ever since. When a special election to fill the seat wasn't called at first, Governor Gretchen Whitmer faced a lawsuit to try and compel her to do so. Since the announcement of a special election came last August, many have had their eyes on this district.
Democrats certainly had much more of an incentive to pay attention to this race because their majority hung on the balance.
Following Tuesday's election, firefighter and Marine veteran Shedrick Green was projected to deliver the seat for Democrats.
We won! The state Senate is now expected to return to the slight Democratic majority that was there before, 20-18 in the chamber. But how it happened does seem interesting. Back in 2022, that now Democratic Congresswoman won this Senate seat by a fairly thin margin. But now, unofficial results from yesterday had Green with a 19-point margin roughly over his Republican opponent. And it might lead some to wonder if there are any clues there when it comes to this year's midterms. But an expert I spoke with today had his own thoughts on what this may or may not mean.
These elections are very variable, but we have a trend across the country of Democrats overperforming in these special elections.
Michigan State University professor Corwin Smith says special elections are unpredictable. Given what he sees as current conditions already favoring Democrats, Tuesday doesn't change his outlook.
So what we have is more sort of a continuation of a trend. I wouldn't say sort of a changing any perspective.
Josh Albertus, 13 on your side.